Hi, my name is Samantha Peterson, and this is my homework project 19. PWAs are progressive web apps. So, what we made here is a budget tracking app that works online and offline. It'll store your data, and if it works correctly, it should take the data that you stored when it was offline and show it to you again when you're in a place that you can be online. So kind of cool. Um, so what we're gonna do is first, the way you would start this is if we come over here, say you've downloaded this repo, this project, and you pulled it up in Visual Studio Code, and you wanted to see how it worked. You're gonna right click on server.js and say open an integrated terminal. That is gonna pop your terminal up here. It'll probably look something a little bit more, kind of like just this first line when it pops up. And then you type in npm start. From there, you should see it running, and then it will say, if it worked correctly, it'll say app running on port 3001. That's a really good sign. So then we're going to come over to our browser. We're going to go to up here in our, I can't even think of what it's called. We're going to come up here and type http://localhost. Usually I just do localhost colon 3001. And this is what's going to pop up for me. So from there, the way this works is we want to be able, you can see different things that I've already typed in. So cool. And I just picked random things and then I gave them totals. So over here, I'm going to say I want to get a Snickers. And then if I tried to just click add or subtract, it's going to say you have missing information. You've got to fill out a transaction amount. And so I'm going to say, okay, well, I'm willing to spend $500 on a Snickers. So then we're going to say, let's add that to our thing. And you can see, cool, our graph down here has changed, which is awesome. I'm going to make this a little bigger. Okay, so you can see our graph has changed. And then it also has, if you look down at the bottom, you've got dates. You've got on the bottom, and then on the left-hand side, you have amounts, so you can track your budget. Well, that's cool, but what we want to be able to see is if we take it offline, if it's still going to save our information. So up here under the service worker, your service worker is super important. You can see here, we've got this little green dot next to it. So it says activated and is running. That's perfect. That's just what we want. So I've clicked offline, and then I'm going to come over here. So now it's actually like, say you're out in the desert with no internet service and no service on your phone, or no service for a computer, because this is a web app. But what we're going to do is you're going to type in, just to test it out, we're going to say, my car broke down, and so I need new tires. And that cost me $400. And we're going to subtract. Well, great. It's showing, kind of, we were at 507, and we've dropped down. So now we only have $107. Cool. But we want to make sure that when we come back over here and go back online, that it hasn't lost our information. So we're going to click this button right here to make sure it's showing us online. And then just to test it to be safe, I'm going to refresh my page. And perfect. Look at that. It has all my information has still stayed there. Everything from the peach to the pear to the Snickers to the tires. So That's exactly what we want. You can see how this would be pretty handy because, or I can, I guess, at least, because, if you, there's always going to be a time when, your internet goes down, and um, you want to be able to still have access to important information. It doesn't have to be a budget tracker. It could be many different things. And so this is a pretty handy thing to know how to do. So I appreciate you watching this. Let me know if you have any questions, comments, concerns, and I hope you have a nice day.